Some thoughts on June. On the 1st of June, we enter summer, the official beginning of summer, and the days are long and warm. June is often called Flaming June because it is warm and sunny. The Latin name for June is Junius, and the Roman poet Ovid tells us that June is named after the Roman goddess Juno, the queen of the gods, goddess of marriage and the wife of Jupiter. Although Ovid tells us that the first half of June is inauspicious for marriage, the Roman writer Plutarch tells us that the whole month of June is favourable for weddings. In the UK, June is still the most popular month for weddings, and it is considered to be the luckiest month. It was thought that couples who married in June would be blessed with prosperity and happiness. During medieval times, people took their annual bath in May or June, so the couple would be relatively clean and smell relatively fresh if they married in June. Choosing June for weddings also meant that conception of children was timed such that the mother would give birth at a time that didn't interfere with harvest work. The full moon in June is known as the mead moon or honeymoon, amongst other names. A tradition was for newlyweds to drink mead daily for a month after their wedding, hence the post-wedding holiday being named the honeymoon. Although the days begin to grow shorter after the summer solstice, the time of greatest abundance is still to come. The promises of the goddess and the god are still to be fulfilled. This is a time of beauty, love, strength, energy, rejoicing in the warmth of the sun and the promise of the fruitfulness to come. It seems a carefree time, yet in the knowledge of life is the knowledge of death. And beauty is but transitory. We celebrate life and the triumph of light, but acknowledge death and the power of the Dark Lord, which will begin to grow stronger after the summer solstice. The medieval monk Bede wrote that the lunar month corresponding to June was called by the Anglo-Saxons Era Litha, meaning preceding or first Litha, Litha meaning calm or gentle or navigable. The following month was called Eftera Litha, or following Litha. Bede wrote that in June and July the calm breezes are gentle and sailing is easy. Some modern pagans use the word Litha to mean the summer solstice, as the summer solstice occurs towards the end of June, between those two periods of Era Litha and Eftera Litha. At the summer solstice, the sun is at its highest and brightest, and the day is at its longest. The Lord of Light has fought the powers of darkness and is triumphant, ensuring fertility in the land. But in so doing, he sows the seeds of his own death. The wheel turns, and the dark god, the Holly King, begins to wax in power as the light god, the Oak King, wanes. The goddess shows her death in life aspect. The earth is fertile, and all is in bloom. The goddess reaches out to the fertilizing sun god at the height of his powers. At the same time, she presides over the death of the god. The goddess dances her dance of life and death. The sun god loves her and dies of his love. The summer solstice is a time of fulfillment of love. Flowers are in bloom everywhere, in sexual maturity, ready for pollination, fertilization. Yet, once fertilized, they die, that the fruits and seeds may develop. At the same time, summer fruits appear for a short but delicious season. At this time of year, our physical energy is generally at its peak, and we are active and strong. Games involving a show of strength, such as tug of war, wrestling, etc., are traditional at summer festivals and were often staged at summer fairs. This is a remnant of pagan customs and may be considered to be a remnant of reenactments of battles between the light and dark gods. June is a month of beauty and warmth and light. But we remember that the dark times will return. Make hay while the sun shines.